Hi, hello. Welcome to One Message in a Bottle Tarot. My name is One and I am your spiritual advisor. Everything you need to know about me is down in the description box below. Okay. If you are new here, definitely subscribe because we want you part of our psychic family. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss a moment when I go live or upload a video. And when you're done with that, meet us over in VIP Patreon. That is where I post my most exclusive psychic readings on breaking news and trending topics that everyone wants the psychic tea on. All right. There is a menu, so I definitely want you to scroll and treat yourself. But I am here to promote the all access tier. All right. The all access tier in VIP gives you access to all of my psychic readings on all of my YouTube platforms, in addition to all of the psychic readings I post exclusively and only, all right, in VIP. Also, as a VIP member, you get priority video requests as a perk, which means you can request a psychic reading on a topic of your choice. It will either go up on the YouTube channel or in VIP, okay, here, if it's too juicy. And also, VIP is the only place you'll get access to my psychic prediction receipts. So, I am a psychic medium. I do psychic readings. I make psychic predictions. And when they come to pass, I post the receipts in VIP. All right. Now, if you want some past receipts, you can go over in the community board. We got about 3 years going all the way back to my COVID predictions. All right. So verified and validated, certified. All right. That being said, let's get to your Wednesday wake up call. Okay. It is clearly at night on Tuesday. I'm working late. Okay. So some of you may be catching up on some work. Maybe you can't sleep. Maybe you're trying to distract yourself. We got Two of Swords and the World. It's giving, when is this going? Wrap it up. Okay. It's giving, I'm tired of thinking about this. All right. So you could be thinking about, all right, how to close out a cycle in your head, okay, about how to wrap something up. Yep. Here's the world card. Here's the two of swords again. Somebody else is thinking about this too, okay? So, whatever it is, I do feel like you and another person are mirroring each other. And there is some to and fro on how do we close this out? How do we bring this to a close? All right. You may be wondering, okay, when is this going to end? Okay, when can I go on, move on? Because usually the world card denotes a new and happy beginning. Okay, here, like when am I going to just get over this cycle so I can just go ahead and move on? All right, and it seems like on the other side, across the street, around the corner, at the neighbor's house. All right, someone else is thinking with the Two of Swords and World card. I wonder how this gonna end. All right, but the wheel with this person, the Two of Swords and the wheel, you know, when the wheel pops up, it's like something is already in motion. And so the wheel kind of gives me anxiety for the other person because it's kind of giving like, when is the other shoe going to fall? You know, what does this mean? Because the wheel is fate. Unfortunately or fortunately, I don't know. It's already turning. Okay, here. Yeah, we have the Seven of Cups. Okay, there are so many options for how this could go. It could go left, it could go right. What's going to happen first? We have the Hermit card here also. All right, what is the lesson to be learned? Okay, you could be thinking of all the lessons you learned through the situation, whatever it is. I haven't gotten a read on whether it's good or bad. I just know you ready for it to be over. You could be thinking like, I went through this, I did this, and I did that. All right. Are we done yet? Okay. The other person is thinking about all of the possibilities, all right, and how this other shoe, okay, is going to drop. They can see that something is already in motion. Okay, we definitely have the Lover's card and we have the Moon card. So something, it's giving the chickens are coming home to roost, something being exposed. All right, and the Lover's card, it tends to involve, a couple, but there's sometimes a third party intervening, okay, here. And then you have this Moon card, which means something being exposed, something coming to light. The Moon card and Hermit card, that kind of gives a bit of enlightenment and aha moment after digging, prodding, opening the phone, looking at the email, going back to checking something. You definitely find what you're looking for. But Seven of Cups with the Moon card, that kind of escalates this. The Two of Swords, okay, both in your energy and this other person's energy. Someone is definitely cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And I feel it may come out, all right, about how someone who ain't right upstairs, okay, here, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, did X, Y, and Z with this moon card. It could be a lover or a partner. This is revealed, okay, how they were trying to drive you to be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, okay? Maybe some projection type of energy intuitively is what I am getting. I feel like people are going to discover exactly something is going to wrap up. A situation is coming to a close. A relationship could be coming to a close for yourself and this other person. Everything comes out into the open. What gets exposed, everyone in this situation, not only you, this other person, but everyone who was kind of bearing witness from the outside looking in, all right, is going to be enlightened and made aware, okay, about somebody. Um, Number one, having mental instability, all right? It being obvious that someone is mentally unstable because of the methods and extremes they went through, okay, to do a project, place this energy on you, okay? Maybe even some destiny swapping with that will. Someone is getting back, okay, their karma or their rightful um, energy just due, so to speak, is what I am getting. Let's get some oracle energy here. All right. And I see a lot of gaslighting being exposed, a lot of mind mental manipulation here. Yeah, in a relationship, it's cheaper to keep her. It is okay. Now, again, remember these readings could be on a local, it's you, your neighborhood, national, or international, global scale. You could see this in the news. It could be a celebrity couple, political, anything. All right, but it's cheaper to keep her is definitely about a relationship. We had that lovers card, which shows a relationship, a partnership, twin flame, soulmates. But somebody, okay, somebody who was already crazy, okay, here was driving somebody else crazy, all right, and playing a lot of mind games. Somebody may have even been trying to convince other people that you were X, Y, and Z when it was really them doing all of this stuff because they were unstable, but they needed you to appear unstable, so they didn't, okay? Like there's some type of crazy projection, all right? Um here, all right, here, you may have tried to, or you may have found yourself, if this is a relationship or a marriage, trying to stay on for the sake of the vows, okay, here, for better, for worse, sickness or in health, but somebody is really, really, really sick and somebody really, really, really needs some help here, is what I'm getting. All right. Um, here, me and you, your mother and your cousin too. Definitely, okay. A family, okay, relationship, marriage. And all of this is about to come out. Okay. Somebody's dirty laundry about their marriage and just all the sort of things, the mental and emotional turmoil they took their person through, maybe even using family members, friends, mothers, cousins, everybody to gaslight somebody or to keep somebody in a toxic relationship when their husband or wife was clearly unstable, clearly, taking them through it, but playing these mind games like, no, it's your duty as a wife or husband to deal with this and putting up with this when, again, your daughter, your son is clearly being harmed by their spouse or by their partner, okay? And maybe they knew one portion of it because somebody may be calling, like, yeah, she's doing this and that, and she wonders why I won't eat her food or whatever, blah, 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 blah. But they didn't know the other half of it, okay? That he told you to make, baked chicken with peas and mashed potatoes, and you set the plate down, and he picked the plate up and threw it at you, and you had to dodge it because he got mad because you sprinkled chives on the potatoes and he didn't tell you he wanted chives. Okay, but he calling your mama, saying that uh, she wasn't here on time, and the chicken was uncooked, and what I blah. Okay, it's kind of getting like that. All right, the real story behind some turmoil in a relationship that this couple, or again you, however this goes, everybody's being pulled into it. I feel like the truth, you'll be vindicated. Okay, whoever is on which side is going to be vindicated in how truly mentally unstable someone was and everything you were putting up with. And I really feel like you were putting up with some things from this person. People, lover's card could involve infidelity too. Some people playing these type of mind games and manipulations that could have very well driven you or driven this person to the brink of insanity, or it being exposed how this person, this family member, is insane or just unstable, and how they were outright just doing horrible things to someone. Okay, here, or what this person was dealing with, the toll of what this person was dealing with behind the scenes, trying to put on this picture of a happy family, a happy marriage, or whoever this individual is. This could be something that runs in the family. Okay, mental instability, if somebody is trying to you know uh if image is important to this person or these people, maybe even this matriarch. And so it's like, well, we don't get that person help because we don't want it to get out that they are unstable, okay, that something is wrong. We presented this picture to the public and to everyone else that everything is fine. You've had those dynamics in the family, right? Somebody clearly needs help, somebody clearly needs medication, maybe even an overnight 3 month, 6 month stay at a facility, but nobody's doing anything because they don't want to disrupt the image, the public image. Somebody is putting the public image, all right, of a marriage, of a family structure, and it's all about to come out in the wash. Okay. And I feel like there is one person who, again, behind the scenes, who has been trying to keep it all, hold it all together, and everybody's going to find out just how bad off this situation, this marriage, this family dynamic was and is. All right. That's what I have for you on Wednesday wake up call. All right. I will see you for the next one. God willing. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, girl. Period. Okay. Period. Like,